Hey guys, welcome to Never Split the Party. My name is Dustin. I am also going by the Arbitrary Nerd as much as I can anywhere else. Sorry. And I am your game master for this evening and all evenings from now until the end of time. If the rest of the cast can introduce themselves, we'll get on with the show.
Yeah, because I'm not in the middle of doing nothing.
I neither know nor care.
My name is Patrick. I am playing Reich Oren, also known as Rai, and a slew of other nicknames. He's known for being tall and an incredibly
I think he likes to get interrupted.
Actor, and he's very handsome.
So basically everything Patrick is not. He's really getting into the role playing.
I'm very handsome.
Next up.
I am Michael.
Everyone tells me.
And I am playing Zero, who is a android operative.
I'm Chris, and I play Milla Datwood Abigail Price. That's Price, Price, and I'm a Ysoki mechanic.
Abigail's a girl's name.
Abigail.
Right. Anyway, I'm Nick. I play Brawl. He's a Ysoki soldier, and he likes to fist things.
No. What?
Undusen.
What? No. Why
Specifically
would
in
you
the kidney.
say that?
Oh.
Well, he does touch the kidneys.
Never swore.
No, that's too far.
New emote.
Literally, distance-wise.
Okay. My name's Justin. I play Seeker, the android technomancer and artist extraordinaire.
Justin, the last one. I never remember your order.
Yes, yep. Justin is always the last one, and I think you say this every time.
I like
Chris, running joke.
All things. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. We're on episode 10.
We're on episode 10.
Awesome.
You're on episode 10.
Right,
Boom, still got it.
We are playing Starfinder. I don't think I say that ever, but if you guys aren't paying attention to the information around you on Twitch, we are playing Starfinder. This is the 10th episode of these fine, gentle beings trying to figure out anying.
I'm a gentle being.
I'm sorry, fine, gentle beings and Patrick.
I'm a gentle being.
And Patrick. For announcements.
Dustin, I don't like the title of this episode.
The title, at least tentatively for Twitch, is "The Party to Jail." Please feel free to picture the appropriate Always Sunny title.
I was just gonna say we need that music. I have an announcement. Always Sunny is leaving Netflix.
Yeah, I know.
That's a terrible announcement.
I know.
For other announcements, I think I actually don't have anything this week. So Extra Life, the big event for Extra Life was this past Saturday. Obviously, still donate. That's always a good thing. They're children's hospitals and all that fun stuff. So, be a good person. But other than that, I think we're caught up on announcements. Does anyone else have anything?
The Kidney Punch emote. We now have a Kidney Punch emote on Twitch.
Oh, yeah?
Thanks to Steve.
SS0. Is Deviathan here? I don't think Deviathan's here.
Nope.
Not yet anyways. Yeah, SS0 was nice enough to do art for us because we absolutely could not after multiple attempts. So we've got that up. And that's all because we actually have a subscriber at the next level who made us do the work, which we're very happy for, but we're terrible at it. We are so bad.
Thank you, Neil.
I mean, one of us is okay.
Well, I didn't see any kidney punches, Nick. I'm just saying.
A lot of those preliminary ones look like testicles.
Hey, man.
It was a lot of testicle punching.
I can draw circles better than I can draw kidneys.
All right.
Which is why I did the eye emote first.
Also, I was busy doing all the other stuff.
Yeah.
What were you doing, Pat? Oh!
Giving you the idea for the kidney punch emoji?
Yeah.
All right. If that's it for awful announcements, thank you, gentle, whatever you are.
Announcements?
Does anyone want to give the recap, or would you like to hear my melodic, slightly scratchy, also still slightly feminine voice?
I do. My name's Dustin, and I want to give the recap.
Thanks, Dustin, for volunteering. Such a class act.
Was that nobody else?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Hey,
Go
Dustin,
for it.
I do it.
Where did you guys start last episode? I don't remember where you guys left. You're in the freaking cafes. Bastards. So last episode, we had the party split, of course, and seriously, mostly Pat's fault. And we had Seeker and Rye went off to visit his semi-patron. Not really sure what his deal is. That's kind of to be determined. And instead, they encountered his butler and his wife. And then they spent some time, Seeker and Rye, with his wife. Seeker in complete and utter silence due to the Lashunta habit of telepathy. I haven't really asked for details as to what happened in the mansion, but they did get some
awkward staring contest.
Including they did get the hall pass, which was their kind of like small objective. Although whether or not they've completed their objective, I have not quite confirmed or not. In terms of the other members of the group, Ryan Seeker did eventually meet the patron, the magistrate of that area, and it turns out he might not be as much a fan of the arts as they thought. They're meeting him soonish. For the rest of the folks, which is Brawl, Miller, and Zero, they scoped out the station security hub, which is attached to this large central tower that's in the middle of Central Dome. And they learned some information. They met some people, which kind of more what they did. And they did some further entry exploration into the tower, seeing if there's any weak points or obvious entrances, as they're trying to fulfill the job for Jannar Half-Orc, which is to get some sort of incriminating evidence out of their storage. Did I miss anything, guys?
No.
What? No, stop that. Alrighty, so for this episode, we're gonna pick up right there. You guys all, you all got a hotel inside of Central Tower, which is a very large tower. It takes up most of the dome, despite everything else in the dome being kind of 1 to 2 stories high. Tower goes very far up, probably about 100 floors even. I didn't quite count them all out, but probably about 100 floors. You guys are in one of the kind of hotel suite wing areas, paying a rather hefty sum of money. And morning has come, and you guys are all waking up. And what's your plan of action for the day, guys?
I got a question. In this little hotel, could I assume there's maid service?
Is that all right?
Cut that. It's at about 24 minutes,
is
so
that
let's mark that
doing?
down somewhere for you.
Yeah. Hey, anyone in chat tech friendly have any idea what's going on when that happens?
I think it's a phone, because that's what happens when my phone's near my speakers.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. Well, we'll try fixing that. Sorry, Vulture. So in maid service, I wouldn't maybe use that term, but there's definitely
I
some
said
sort of room service. I'm sorry, I heard maid.
I probably did say maid service.
I might be
Exactly.
projecting.
About
It's
it.
fine.
What
It's
did you
fine.
got on the brain?
A little extra.
There is room service. Yeah. Miller, what are you doing with your
Only
room
a
service?
little extra, though.
Well, I was gonna actually see if I could kind of I don't know, see like search out one of their little carts that they push around, see if they have any like key cards or anything like that that would get us elevator access.
You remember that the elevator doesn't have anything like
Oh, it's thumbprint. It's thumbprint.
strictly thumb or thumb adjacent indicator.
Yeah. All right. What do you guys got?
Why, that's it for me.
That's not how my character
Okay,
talks.
so have we talked about what we're doing today? I know we talked about it a little bit when we first got back in contact with each other. But I don't think we actually came up with a plan.
No, we
Talked
have not.
about it.
So we're all in the.
We're all in the
hotel, correct?
suite. Yep.
So you guys have like a conjoined suite with like little off rooms for each for the individuals with their beds. So you guys have all gathered inside of the common area, which is pretty sparse. You've got a public access infosphere terminal. You have a table, some seating arrangement. We'll say an entertainment station for television, and that's probably about it.
Sure.
If you guys have any other questions, please ask. But yeah, you guys are all gathered.
I walk up into the center of the group. I imagine people are kind of milling about, getting breakfast or what have you. Millering about. And I get to the center, and I look down, and I'm pondering, and my eyes are closed, and I'm making these weird gestures. What I'm doing is I'm channeling a character that I once auditioned for a play. He was a captain, not of a spaceship, but of like a military rank type thing, and he's trying to. There I am. Miller, status report.
All right. So the three of us, we went to go scope out the security place there. I think I got a bit of an in as a school child, school child. My brain stopped.
You are not a school child.
Did you go back to school?
He is not a school child.
I thought we got kicked out.
We did.
I posed as you were the truckers. I posed as a student, and
he didn't pose at all. He did it normally.
So much interruptions.
Okay, now actually let him talk.
Yeah.
He posed as a student.
I remember that.
I had nothing to do with
about interrupting each other.
I think his mic muted.
So, anyways, I posed as a student. We were able to get some information as a result. We kind of sat in a local court hearing. There is actually, it seems to be a small group of Ysoki that have had a bit of issues with security. I'm thinking maybe we can talk to them.
Noted. Did you find any potential areas of entry?
Well, we found out that that Dranar's information is being held on the 4th floor, and that directly above it is actually where the prison system is, on the 5th floor. To get up there, it is all by thumbprint or fingerprint or so on. It doesn't look like I can hack these things. There is no sort of, unless I had some sort of remote terminal, but there's no place for input. It's only thumbprint and go.
And it takes your picture.
It definitely takes a picture.
What was the magistrate's office on? Like, what level was that on?
That's a different building, isn't it?
No,
Nope,
it's the
same
same
building.
building.
Oh, it is the same building?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did I give you guys a floor number?
I don't think
No,
so.
I don't think so.
You didn't.
You
You just said their thumbs would
Yeah.
bring us
give
up.
them access to it.
I'll say that in one of your messages from last night in your data pad, room 42 got mentioned. Or, floor 42.
For my own reference, out of character, Justin, did we tell my patron that we were with other people? I do not remember. Right, we did, correct?
We did
No.
not.
You did not.
Did not.
Nope. And we did not say that we were
Thought we
bringing
did.
away with us either.
Oh, because you said and the others, and I said all above board. I remember saying that.
I don't remember that.
If
I
DM
know-
doesn't remember, then that makes it canon. It's gone. All right. So our status report, our mission was successful. We successfully breached the headquarters of my patron. I can't do that for much longer.
Nope, keep going.
We successfully breached the headquarters of our patron. We had met with a source.
Source?
His wife.
Not my wife. I'm unmarried.
No, but the magistrates.
I'm not
They
married to the
looked at each other
magistrate's
for a
wife.
very long time.
We were discussing things.
With their minds, not with me, apparently.
Accurate.
I have to say, that was not the most fun I've had.
Accurate.
We
That
didn't get to
being
put
said-
on play on at all.
That being said, men, I have acquired, whatever word works, a hall pass that will successfully be used to bring Richard, Albert, Donnie,
Are you asking for the patron's name?
Nope.
No.
No. Who are you
Mikey?
asking for?
Archie.
Shopkeep?
Archie.
No, what?
Oh.
Who?
Archie.
Archie. That will successfully bring Archie up. There's a caveat.
Continue.
So hall passes only work for either individual people or corporations. We are now Reich Oren LLC. Needed a name real quick. It fit the bill. This will allow us to continue in between. This will allow us to continue in between the various sections of Pistol, while also allowing Archie, who has not yet been informed that he is now in Reich Oren LLC. But it'll work.
All right.
In addition to that, we have a subsequent submission. Seeker and I will be infiltrating the big building.
Central Tower.
This building,
Central
the one we're in.
This one that we're in.
This is the
Will be.
easiest named dome, with everything in it being very easily named. You're going to get
Central Dome and Central Tower.
Some of this is just straight up me. Some of it's right. Some of it's me. The forgetful parts, all me. We will be
Reich is just a direct channeling of Pat.
we have, pretty much. We have an invitation to meet with. Wait a minute. Alden Stoyer. He's a magistrate in this area. He carries some weight. Lovely wife.
Doesn't talk much.
Not sure why we're meeting them, but it seemed important that I and Seeker go.
Yes.
And that confused me.
He knew me.
No
by
one
name
knows him.
And by sight. I didn't even have to give him my name. He just knew who I was.
No one knows Seeker.
I think everybody knows who we are.
I don't think anyone knows who Seeker is. As I break character.
When
Anyone else?
when you gonna meet with the patron?
What time is it?
we'll say that it's what are we? I think we're on third day, and we'll say you guys got up
We're on
there.
second day.
Because we originally only had 2 days.
Yeah.
We are on second day.
Yeah.
No,
'cause
no,
we were
no,
only
no.
there 1 day.
Guys, Starfinder does days of the week as easy as I do Central Tower. It's first day is Monday,
Oh.
second day is Tuesday.
Well, that's confusing.
You guys started on first day, literally the stream. I made it easy. And night passed. We went to second day. You guys have slept again. We are on third day, the second day in Central Dome.
Glad you made it easy.
I will also give you one more clarification. You have a hall pass associated with you now, so as long as that doesn't fail, awfully, you are kosher in Central Dome.
Right. So we will be going up there at approximately 0700 hours.
I don't remember saying that, but I'll go with it.
I don't remember what the time was either, so I don't think he did. I think he just said on time.
I feel like I said 9.
I
gonna go
feel
with
like
9.
you
Yeah,
actually
9
said
hours.
to make things easier, I'm going to give you an actual time, and then you gave an actual time.
I'm gonna say 9. That's the actual time.
We
Retcon.
will be meeting at insert time here.
Arbitrary time.
Someone go back and watch last stream. Tell me what time they're meeting Alden Stoyer. please.
Which still have it.
Shut up.
It helped if people
like-
took notes.
It wasn't his part. It doesn't count.
Yeah.
I didn't say who.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I
fine.
hope you guys don't mind. I'm going to be dropping this captain character. It's a terrible character. Now I understand why I didn't get that part in the play.
I'm sure it's among other things too.
If only it dropped in real life too.
What was that?
Huh?
Hmm?
What was that?
All right. So, how about
You're requesting a smaller room?
how about the reason why
I'm
we're
plenty
here?
fine with my room right now.
Oh, okay.
How about the reason why we're here? Do we have any ideas on how to
Well, as I was
get evidence out?
saying, my patron, the magistrate, he can pull a little bit of weight. Also has a
I can
considerable
pull some
amount
weight
of weight.
too. Boom! Boom!
Yes, you can, Brawl. Good boy. So we will be meeting with him. Hopefully, we can, grease the wheels a little bit. Ask for a favor.
Do you think it
Yeah.
really would be
Data
wise to
pad.
ask the magistrate to release evidence against a crime lord?
No.
Do you really
no,
think that might be a good
no,
idea?
No, but maybe ask for a tour. I don't know why I broke into that character. Channel my inner Comedy Central night talk show host. Maybe a tour? Huh?
I mean, we would have to be walked around. Like, we would have to be escorted.
Hey, Miller.
Hello.
Question.
Sure.
Have you ever had, say, influence in almost ruining a certain actor's night by flooding a floor, causing major distraction?
So yeah, your patron. You think we can get this tour?
I can ask.
I'm gonna chime in there. Brawl, your personal data pad pings as you have an incoming video call. This is more like
Google Hangouts lasted this long.
Are you answering the call?
No, he's poking the wrong wrist.
I'm not really sure. On your video screen comes into flickers into life a picture of the female Sharon you saw in Drenar's employ the first day you met him. Looked like it was either one of his close lieutenants or someone pretty high up, because she seemed to have his confidence and doesn't, as far as you can tell, fit the traditional half-breed requirement of his gang. And as her picture comes into focus, she says, "Mr. Brawl, do you have an update for your employer?"
Yeah, we're working on it. Should be done soon.
The original voice. Send us some resources. Hey, we need help. We need help. Ask her if she can, I don't know, somehow get us in there.
You got anybody who can get us in there?
In where exactly, Mr. Brawl?
Central Tower. The evidence room.
Central Tower, evidence room.
Yeah.
Her face kind of scrunches in. Give me a perception check. You know what?
No!
Give me a culture check. Give me a culture check.
That's a trained check. I can't do that.
An intelligence.
No, you can get me up to its DC 10. So if you can give me a 10, I'll give you what the scrunch face means.
Okay. 15. Oh wait, no. 8. I do not do good in rolling.
You failed the first check so far. You have no idea what the scrunching of the face means, and she continues.
Oh, I can't read Sheeran.
Are you saying that you need further assistance with the job that your employer gave you from your employer?
I kind of blocked the screen with my hand. Gauge the party's reaction.
We look at you disapprovingly.
Yeah.
That's not what disapprovingly means.
I will choose to help you this once, but only because your employer has future plans for you. You can kind of see her manipulating her data pad using other windows as she's kind of poking through. And she says, "There's a sergeant in the central hub. He's a bit of a drinker. You can find him at," and she's scrolling through some more while I try to think up of a name. The
Central Bar.
The
Central Sergeant guy.
Shut up. You can find him at the Felleton Club most nights, drinking once his shift ends. That's the only information I have. That
You
I'm
got
willing to give you.
you got like a race he is we can look out for?
He is a human male, and from my reports here, he's older and hairy. She says the last with a bit of disgust. Not that you
Like
picked
me?
up at all. Slightly less hairy, Mr. Brawl.
Gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
Do you have a name? I imagine it's loud enough that everyone can hear it, right?
Yeah, and as you kind of speak over it when you're not paying anyone on screen. Master Zero. Yeah, you can call me Chit, as your employer does.
Do you also have a name for the sergeant?
Her name's Chit. I'm in character, by the way.
My mistake. I actually do have a name for the sergeant. Hold up. Let me open up.
Because I actually would have assumed I'd know her name already.
You probably wouldn't have worked with this particular individual. For you, I think you probably work with Dranar, or he has different contacts for your kind of work. Oh Christ! I put unknown officer because you guys hadn't met him yet. We'll go with.
We're meeting Unknown.
Excuse me. Are you saying something backwards that I don't want to do it? Oh, don't. Ew, awful.
Yeah. Well, that's what you get for
Officer-
not naming the person.
I have it. He's just going to go down to number 17 on my tier of names. I have the names. I just didn't pick one up for him yet. If we had some viewers who'd love to pitch us more names or character types in Discord, they could totally make it. But for now, we're going to go with Officer Gentry in the Felleton nightclub.
Gendry. Still rowing?
Gentry. Noah Gentry.
I don't know a Gentry.
We will. All right.
Is there any other updates you'd like for me to pass on to your employer?
Ooh, ask her if she knows the Furious Clickers. They're an amazing Entercore band. I love them so much.
They're quite nice, yes.
Oh, you know that? Oh my gosh. We'll have to talk again.
It's like,
So, Seeker is just Justin.
Yeah. No, Justinian's Justin.
Yes.
Justinian also Justin.
anything else you guys want to say? Because she's about to hang up, and the only thing you guys have told her so far is that you need help.
Oh. Well, let's see. We got in there. We kind of mapped out the place. I think I got a plan formulating. I mean, once you get us in there, we should be good.
I will report that you're planning. Being that it is...
Yeah. You could purposely, that vague, too. Actually, in fact, you could probably be more vague. To our employer.
They answered the phone.
Too.
All right. I'll re-advise that, too. There are rat folk involved. Is that better? I'm choosing to end this call now. Click, and your datapad goes blank, Brawl.
Well, she seemed nice.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice.
That seemed a useful
You just have
conversation.
good taste in music.
It was extremely useful. Now we just go down to the bar.
But you have terrible taste in music.
I don't think she likes rat folk.
That's all right. I'm used to it.
Yeah.
So
breakfast?
basically, we go down to that bar, get the officer hammered, and then we pose as officers ourselves, bring in fake evidence, use his thumbprint to get up there and improvise.
So we cut off his thumb.
No.
What,
Yeah, what do you?
well,
Just
how
the
else are we
tip.
gonna
What
get
are you
his
thinking
thumb
here?
over there?
Why do you jump to that?
Well, we're not gonna get him drunk and then bring him into the central tower, are we?
I thought the drunk was to numb the pain for severing the thumb.
Maybe like
a candle. If we have a candle, we could just get a thumbprint. Candle.
Why are
wax.
you
Gonna-
sure you
Wax,
don't
yes,
like
that
killing
could work.
people?
You're gonna cut off his thumb with wax?
You guys are morons.
No, I get what you're saying. That's good. That could very well work.
Miller, roll me
Actually-
an engineering check.
I was gonna say, can I make an engineering or computers check to make sure that
Go
that
for
would
it.
work?
'Cause I rolled it.
Only if you've seen the machines and you have not, because they are kind of
Okay.
custom.
I will do the check of the engineering.
Are you trained in engineering?
Yes.
You gotta remind me of this stuff, man. Okay, and Miller, that was not a satisfactory roll.
Can
I
I
hope
also?
that was Brawl.
Nick's
Well,
roll.
hold on. What was Brawl's roll? He seems excited.
26.
Are you trained in engineering?
Yes.
Oh, sweet.
Um,
Damn.
so Brawl, you perk up as they're talking about wax, and you said, "I'll let you do it in your terms, but it's not just fingerprint; it's also DNA. Please pass that on to the group in your accent that I refuse to replicate."
Don't worry, I can't replicate it myself.
It's so true.
Yeah, so it's not quite the fingerprint you need. You need the DNA too.
Well, that's all right because she said that the breakahead's pretty hairy. You just gotta swipe a piece of hair.
Oh, thank God! I thought this was going awful.
How does that work if you go through a thumbprint, though? I mean, it probably takes DNA from your finger then.
All right, fine. Then we
I
get a
mean,
little
in
bit
terms of
spice,
if
huh?
we put a piece of hair in with the wax, wouldn't that not
just
quite
DNA.
work? Because then there would be hair across the thumbprint. I don't
This
know.
is as good as mine.
Miller.
What gave you the idea that you need DNA?
That's how it works.
Miller knows.
That's how
Brawl
what?
knows things.
Getting into a room,
The elevator. It's how the elevator.
getting into the elevator requires DNA. I highly
To the
okay.
floor, I think. Using the elevator to get to a specific floor.
Guys, we are forgetting something. Remember, elevator takes a picture.
Ooh. That
probably
also is
take-
true. Well, actually, I didn't know.
Like
that.
I
Never mind.
said, I believe we're going to need a legitimate entry.
Or we get a picture of the guy printed out.
Ooh. Oh, no, I've got it.
No.
I've got it.
Let me guess.
I can make a
illusion.
hologram. It doesn't need to move or anything. Oh, this is good. Yes. All I
Dustin,
need to do
you
is
were
see the
about to say
guy's
something.
face. I need to know what he looks like. Huh?
Dustin was about to say something.
Miller, your data pad pings as if you're getting a voice. This is just an audio. Whatever tone you have for the audio is what you're getting the call on.
Yellow.
Friend Miller. Dubious friend Miller. This is Rex calling.
Hey, Rex, how's the
I know you said keep the doors locked
No.
for the goblin friends.
Yeah.
And I did. I totally did. I didn't think they'd be able to open it from the inside, though. I don't think that's my fault. I kept them locked. They're open now, though, but still locked, but open. I just wanted to pass that on.
This is loud enough for everyone to hear.
Are the goblins still in there?
One of them is.
Which one?
He keeps saying his name is not Saab, but I'm telling him that I don't think that's a name.
All right. And the other one? What happened to the other one?
He tried to take over the ship.
And you disposed of them?
What?
And you disposed of them?
No, I was in a different personality then. Not Saab did.
Oh, good on him. All right, make sure you keep Natsub fed and watered. Yeah, and if he wants to wear clothes, offer them to him. But he tell me he does not have to wear clothes.
Very important. Not my clothes. Very important. He needs clothes.
But tell him
a lot of instructions, but I'll parse what I can, and it's good to know. Thank you, guys. I'm glad your anger level was much lower than I expected.
Hey, Rex, before you go,
yes.
the following sentence is a lie. The previous sentence was the truth.
I still don't like you very much, friend Rye.
All right, thanks for the update, Rex.
Call me next.
Bye. He hangs up.
All right, well, looks like we don't have to worry about our extra stowaway. And And you know what? You know what? And he looks at Rye. Looks like Nutsob was the one who took him out for us. Not
Yeah,
a
it looks
bad
like
security
Nutsub
guard.
might be a murderer.
Oh.
Well,
Oh,
so are
wait,
you.
hold on.
You you want to talk about murderers, huh?
I don't
You
understand
too.
the reference. Hey, Seeker.
Yes.
I think it's time we go.
Before
It's
we
like
go
8:30
though,
in the morning, just so you guys have a reference time.
didn't we need to get this guy at night? Do we need to meet this guy at night?
What guy?
After a shift ends, I don't know if he. We could go ahead and take a look at the bar. See if he works like a graveyard shift. If he works a graveyard shift, he's there now.
That's true. I just didn't know if that would coincide with our, plans for today.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, it's just for you and Rye here.
I thought we were going to stage something today. I could have been wrong.
Originally, we only had 2 days to perform this heist.
Mhm.
Now that Rye procured a hall pass for a more permanent stay, we don't really have a time limit.
Nope. No. Jannard said we needed to get it
By
done.
the end of the week, though.
By the
End of the week.
Oh.
We only had 2 days originally because of the hall pass, because it was
Correct.
a temporary one.
Okay.
Understood.
All right.
Understood.
Cool.
My bad.
So now we
Yeah,
can
we
actually
got
plan that, as a party.
Mm-hmm.
Because we need Rye to
Well,
stop us from getting arrested when we get caught.
we'll see what we can find from the magistrate, and we'll reconvene and go over our plans.
All right.
So I guess the three of us will check out the bar. Work.
I wasn't paying attention. You guys are splitting up again?
Well, I
We
mean,
kind of have to.
yeah.
Ryan and Seeker have to do that thing at 9:00.
It's
Never split
8:30 in the
party
morning.
As we
Yeah, then you
split
guys
the party
should
every single
probably-
Yeah, so we got to, which is what I've been saying. We got to vamoose.
Yes.
Yep.
It does not take a half hour to ride an elevator.
No. Your meeting's 9:00 at night.
What?
But you said in the morning.
No, you have 12 and a half
Because
hours.
you did literally say 0900, which means 9 in the morning.
Yes.
I didn't say 900. I said 9:00.
You had previously said. I don't care.
Well,
I don't care.
For my appointment,
Fine.
he said
9
o'clock.
p.m. 9 p.m.
Oh,
Fine.
Kaiser. I might be mixing up my appointments from last time.
I think you might be mixing up all of the things.
I mean,
It's at night. Everything was supposed to happen at night. You guys don't have anything in the
Listens to
morning.
Each episode
Okay.
goes back and listens and has the ability to remember beyond 45 minutes.
Hey, Pat.
They're
what's
gonna
the
be like,
episode
this
you rewatched?
continuity, man.
all right. So, let's go take a trip to the bar then, huh? See if we can figure out something.
So who knows where the bar is?
I'll go to the receptionist at this hotel.
I'll look it up on the infosphere.
I'll stay here and wait for an answer.
When as Seeker is looking up in the info are you also going to the receptionist, Miller?
I'll see what he gets.
Okay. Computers check, bro.
Okay.
And what's the name of the bar again? It was
The Felatin Club. If someone wants to load up the last stream and listen on the slide, figure out what those appointments were, they came towards the end.
22. I rolled a 22.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that was me. I heard the beep and I didn't hear a number. So you see, you pull up the address. It's in Central Dome, and it is in the Felatin Club is in East District, which is just east of Central Tower. Keeping this easy.
oh.
And you do also pick up, because while you're going through it, and you're going quickly, just finding the address wasn't enough for you. You kind of scroll through, you check some Yelp comments, and you notice that it's like on like the open reviews, it's got some kind of negative reviews. Apparently, the folks that are there are generally rougher than would be considered in Central Dome, like normal. So
Do they argue all the time?
it's not clear. It's
Do they
just
call
more
one a
of
bird?
the people who go there often and that would write reviews on the infosphere don't find it to their liking. It's just too rough. It's too loud. It is not hospitable. And considering all the other options on Central Dome, this one is definitely not one of the more popular ones. Are you happy with those reviews, or do you dig deeper?
I want to dig deeper. Might as
Give
well.
me another computers check just for fun.
Okay.
You're doing all right, Professor. They're going slow.
13. Aw.
You're not able to dig up anything else. You do look a little bit more into it. You were trying to see if they had like their own page. It looks like they did, but it got removed. But you weren't able to find traces of it through the infosphere, so you couldn't pull up anything.
Oh man.
How about hours of operation?
It's always open. It doesn't end.
Cool. All right.
So in that I'll actually give this a little bit more to kind of like the theme of space stations in general, because they are almost by nature a conglomeration of species. They run off of cycles that do not follow traditional night day. Now they do have traditional night day cycles in most of the domes, not everyone, but most of the domes. But in terms of hours of operation, most buildings, unless they're catering to something, probably actually have a decent 24-hour presence.
Cool. All right. So I think that should be the first place we should check.
I would agree.
Let's do it.
All right. Let's go. East District it is.
All right. Is everyone going? Is the whole group going?
Sure.
Is
Yes.
anyone going back to watch on the sly when the actual appointment with Alden was?
Wait, what?
Yeah, I was hoping someone would be loading up that video and trying to figure out when the actual meeting was, because I'm not. So you guys are walking through. You leave the actually you guys all enter the elevators, and I'll give you a reminder what that looks like. Are you guys all entering your own elevators actually?
No,
We
I'm
can talk
gonna
about what happened last
raw.
night, how you got up there. So we'll say this is whatever you did in the when you went to the hotel. But are you guys entering your own elevators?
I'm going to the
Because
same one
last
that Raw did.
time I went in on the, with someone else. Somebody stepped on me.
Yep, that was me.
Okay. And all right. So you, Rye, what are you doing in the elevator? Are you going in and doing the thumbprint, getting down to the bottom floor? Okay, so as you put your thumbprint to the elevator scanner button, you see a number of options light up, including the lowest level, which is the security hub, which is open to the public. Upper levels, you don't quite have access to some things, but there are public offices up there, other hotels, dining establishments. All of these are lit up on the screen for accessible, and there's a lot of blank areas for you as you're looking at that screen. I'm just trying to catch you up to speed because I know your character wasn't there, so to not metagame, you don't pay attention to those parts.
It's true, I don't.
Sure, that's why he doesn't listen.
That's why he doesn't pay attention.
It's an excuse
Also,
and it
you
works.
notice that when you put your finger to it and it scans, and it has like a number of like ways that you can scan. It's not just for fingers because not every race has fingers.
Keep going. I'm
Disapproving
listening.
stare. It does take a picture of you in the capsule that you're in right now on the screen.
It gets his ugly side. Like he's in the middle of a sneeze.
I've got the Barney Stinson ability to avoid that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna allow it for now. And you're taking down. Everyone goes down. Everyone has the same deal. I was just picking on Rye because he.
Everybody make your elevator face.
Yeah, actually, please. Elevator phase. What does your character do as you're in the elevator?
Hiding behind Brawl.
Okay.
Same as last time.
Sing along with the music.
Okay.
Running graffiti on there.
All right.
On the side.
Seeker, are you actually writing graffiti?
You said it.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'll just a little, just
Good
kind
thing
of
it didn't
scratching
take
a little.
pictures.
Not like big, but just.
Gigantic.
What's it say?
Damn.
It says Rye.
I was going to say something like Rye was here. For a good time, Call.
So basically, it's throughout the entire bathroom of the theater hall that you guys work at, right? Okay. All right. Just for I'm noting that down for just personal use. Don't worry about it. It's
Of
not.
course. Yeah,
it's
no,
not-
don't worry about it. It's
It's
never gonna come
fine.
up again.
All right. And we're gonna say you were in elevator 3 just for fun. I don't know why. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean that's just arbitrary, right? I mean,
Very arbitrary. Gonna go with the Rye. We'll see here. All right, so you guys are all down out, and as you guys are heading to the East District, could I have some perception checks, folks?
No, I don't. I don't like doing those.
Wow, I
I'm gonna
rolled
hit
a
this
natural
button.
I'll allow you to pass.
I'm gonna do it. Ready?
Wow, hey, me and Brad rolled
Oh,
the same.
2!
You should not be
God, I-
excited.
22.
16. Brawl doesn't
16.
like paying attention, I guess.
Let's see. Rye, you are actually the one who really notices this. There are screens kind of periodically throughout the kind of like the suburb looking area you're walking through. And in this morning hour, definitely less populated, but you are noticing there are some people looking at you a little strangely. Now you may just take that as however you want. And the screens, every now and then, one of the screens pops up with a quick message for wanted, but it's blurry and it won't come into focus. But you thought you might have seen your name on the screen before it blurred out entirely.
Brawl saw that?
I thought it was Rye.
Oh, okay.
I
For
didn't
some reason,
see
I.
anything.
No,
Pat.
I'm so
Rolled a
sorry. Was it
2.
who? No, it was Rye. It was Rye.
Okay, so I see that people are looking at us a little odd, and I thought I saw my name on a screen, and it disappeared.
And the screen is specifically like the standard like wanted poster that you might see in other areas of Pistol. But again, it's strangely blurred out. Like it flips to the screen and it's already blurry and fuzzy, and then it rotates to whatever the standard message is, or the broadcasting commercial, or sometimes a news update if they were ever pertinent. They might come through these screens.
Okay. I remain calm, and I'm with. We've congregated at the bottom of the elevator. You said, right?
You're actually walking through towards East District, so you guys are decently far at this point from the central tower.
Understood. Okay, gentlemen, I keep calm. Don't look around. Don't look around. We have a problem.
Yes.
That wasn't to me, guys. You're the party. I don't care.
Yes. I don't know if any of you saw it. I'm assuming you didn't, because I'd hope you would tell me. But my name was just on one of those screens. And
Was my name on that?
Ain't you an actor?
I saw my name. That's the one I care most about. But to answer your question, no.
What's the point of this?
You're not an actor?
What? To answer Miller's question, no. To answer your question, yes. Not that kind of screen. Those were not credits. I've not starred in a film. Yet. Fairly certain that was a wanted poster.
Maybe if you didn't murder people.
Are there any type of
murdered? I haven't murdered anyone.
Are there any like public
People have
terminals around?
died around me in awful accidents. That I'd rather not remember. Thought I had purged that.
Zero, you were saying?
Are there any like public terminals around, like infosphere things?
Yes. Yeah, there's public terminals fairly often.
Are they somewhat private?
No. We'll say like there's like sunscreen level private, like you're checking out Netflix at Walgreens, but that's as private as it gets.
What about on the data pads? Can we use that for information or no?
Yeah. You get like a Wi-Fi
Boom.
signal whenever you're in an area that's producing some sort of signal. So yeah, you could use your personal data pads to access the infosphere as well.
Universal Wi-Fi?
You guys know that when you
Why
leave the
sign up?
system, that connection does disappear though. It's whatever is publishing out information, and systems are very kind of segregated. But yeah, you guys can use your personal data pads if you want.
I look up my name in the
Roll a computer's check.
I imagine we
Is that
should
a
all
train?
just do it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely gonna try to.
I cannot because it's a trained only, and I'm not trained in it.
50.
No,
D10 will
I'm
get you
wrong.
something. Yeah, you can roll
That
for
is
it.
not. Yeah,
Yeah,
just a flat D20 though. I think.
something that Krellis said when we had our conversation makes me want to
20.
also
Look it up
look
my
myself
name.
up.
I did not misspell it.
I'm sorry, what were you saying, Seeker?
Something that Krellis told me back when we talked also makes me want to look my name up.
I said, guys,
you guys never said that you ran into Krellis.
Everybody knows us, apparently.
Yeah, Brawl's picking up that people seem to know you guys. So when you, Seeker, I'll say you're doing your research in private. And did you roll for that already?
No.
Okay, roll for that while I am talking to Rye about what he found after searching his name. And it is
11.
you Seeker, nada. You do find that there is like a tabloid that has started circulating this morning, and it says, "Wanted, more info on the mysterious Reich Oren LLC and their connection to the magistrates of West District." I think they're West District. I'm going to go with it. Of the magistrates of West District.
And that's the district that my guy's a magistrate from, right?
Yeah, I couldn't remember his name. That's why I did it. Yeah, Alden Stoyer. It's talking about Alden Stoyer.
I thought you said East. I have it written down as East.
No, that's where we're heading.
Okay.
I could be switching up my directions. I did not have my map open when I told you.
So switching up directions, days, times, and all of the things. Timey-wimey.
Yeah, that's what happens. I have a new notebook, guys.
I'm just calling you out.
It's much better.
All. Okay. So now I'm out of character. I imagine also in character. I'm quite confused by this because I don't really have much outside of. Oh, what's the tabloid? So it's not like a wanted criminal poster.
No.
Okay. What's the tabloid?
The tabloid.
What is the name of the tabloid, Dustin?
God, it's Keeping It Central at Central.
Keeping It Central at Central.
Yep.
How well do I know of Keeping It Central at Central?
Not at all.
Not at all. I don't know Keeping It Central at Central at all.
It's only available to residents of Central Dome or people who frequent Central Dome.
So I haven't heard from the people who have come from Central down to the lower depths about what Keeping It Central at Central is. Okay, understood. Can I do a quick Jugles on that?
What's
See
Jugles?
if it's... I imagine it's the futuristic Google.
Spoogle.
Yeah.
Spoogle?
Yeah, no, I'm not going with Spoogle. I like that he tried something different, and I'm going to reward him for it. Thank you, Patrick.
No problem.
Yeah, give me a computer's check.
Computers check. This plus 2. I didn't make a thing for that because I didn't think I got an 11. I'm so good.
And you just see that it's like a really trashy tabloid. It's got like basically anytime it mentions the lower domes, it makes it sound like it's all mutants and sewer freaks down there. And the upper domes are just clearly not as good as the central tier of domes. That's very much its message is like supporting this layer, this particular layer of the Pyramid Station Alpha structure. And it like frequently hits other famous people, the other magistrates, a couple of the people in the central theater kind of rotation, film stars that might come through Pistol. They all get kind of hit in this tabloid. Very trashy.
Very trashy. Okay.
You'd love it.
But everyone's, yeah, I would if they covered me appropriately. Okay.
Anything.
I also want to do one more. That wasn't a clothing remark. I want to do one more look about my magistrate to see what just the most recent big news articles are of them. If I'm able to do that while walking and talking.
Yeah, now that you're kind of on it, you did this yesterday, but now that you're kind of more in the know.
Yeah, 14.
You're still able to dig up anything else. Nothing new has popped up. In the tabloid, they oscillate between loving him and hating him. He is either a hero if he's trying to lower taxes, or an absolute villain if he's trying to pass something that would kind of regulate anything at all. So, yep.
Yeah, that sounds like my kind of candidate.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, then I'll continue as I was. They're just looking for information. I'm not in trouble, I wouldn't imagine.
All right. So we're still on our way to the bar, right?
Yeah, you guys arrive at the bar, and the neighborhood doesn't get seedy at all. but the people wandering disappear. This isn't a well-traveled area of Central Dome. It still looks pretty picturesque, especially coming from the industrial tier domes. So it's still grass, like green grass, plants, trees. Like looks like they're trying to make it look like, again, suburbs is their goal. And the bar itself is a standalone building. It does say the Felton Club in a neon sign outside that glows, even though the sunlight is on for the dome. And yeah, it's just kind of like a little bar-looking place. Doesn't look like expansive. It doesn't look like it has a massive following. It's nothing special, but it's open.
All right. I walk in.
I follow
I'm
after.
going in as well.
I think we're all going in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks,
No,
guys.
no, one of us is not.
Yeah.
So as you guys all go in, it's less a club and more of a bar with a really tiny space for like a mild dance floor. The dance floor is smaller than most weddings you might go to. It's more of an excuse to have a large amount of alcohol, neon colored lights that do light up the entire interior so that it looks very much like they're trying to do their own laser show just with neon fluorescent bulbs. The dance floor is very unpopulated. There are a couple of tables and booths that have a couple of folks in them, a couple of different species. Some species you know, some species you don't. And most of the kind of like the bar going around where the bartender is, that's got a number of seats open, but mostly that's where people are sitting and chatting with the bartender, who appears to be mechanical as far as you can tell.
I'm going to do a quick perception check to see if I could pick out any of the Ysoki that we might have saw in the court hearing the day before.
Sure, give a roll.
All right. 13.
You don't pick up on any Ysoki. Could I get perception checks from everyone?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, yep.
17.
19.
7.
I got 18.
Because I didn't look at it. No, I will look at it. It'll give me some good stuff. All right, so we've got Seeker, Rye, and 0 rolled well above 15. All right. So the two androids notice that other than the mechanized barkeep, there's nothing approaching like robotic life forms, and there's certainly no androids, which are, I'm not saying robots. Please don't get on my case about this. But you're not seeing anything at all that kind of looks other than, humans. You're just picking up a lot of humans, which maybe you don't quite parse or care about. Rye, you, however, and whether or not you know, I think it's more about you trying to read an audience, and you always try to pick up on this. You guys that have entered make up the only non-humans in the establishment.
Oh boy.
The folks look. Let me see. Rye, you also, again, you're actually rolling pretty well with your perception. You also notice that at the bar there is a scruffy-looking man. He's got, we'll say orange facial hair that's kind of like very curly, going around like a chin strap. He's wearing some sort of official-looking hat. And he's got a station security uniform, like half off. Like he's got the sleeves off, but the shirt's just hanging off, tucked into his belt. He's got a white, like, wife beater underneath him.
Is that, and that sounds...
Should I say tank top? I don't know what that is. That's fine.
You don't know what a tank top is?
I don't know. I don't know the nice word for wife beater. I've only ever called them wife beaters, but as I say that out loud, that's a terrible name for something. So
Call it a beater.
Beater.
He's wearing a guy who beats a girl.
You can also call it an A shirt.
Is that what it's called?
That's another word for it.
Yeah, all right. He's wearing an A
Because it comes
shirt.
before the T-shirt.
It's a shoulderless, sleeveless
Did you just
shirt.
say the same thing? Chris, did we just say
Stop
the same thing at the same time?
So anyway, I don't know as though I would approach him necessarily, but I would kind of
You gotta point him out.
elbow him.
You gotta point him out.
I'm gonna elbow towards him.
Oh.
Who picks up on that?
Yeah.
Not me.
Roll a
I didn't pick it
perception.
up.
No, roll another perception check. Who picks up on Rye's elbow?
All right. Yeah, Milla definitely did. So Milla's.
Brawl, you did. 0,
Oh,
you did.
okay.
Yeah,
Seeker,
9.
you did not. Jesus Christ, Seeker. Oh, God.
So
Seeker is like loving the neon fluorescent tubing everywhere.
I
This
told
is
you.
pretty solid. So
I told
yeah,
you I did not
Seeker's
pick up
own-
on it.
Hey, Seeker.
Yes.
This is kind of like the music you listen to, isn't it? You should go dance. Enjoy yourself.
Oh no, the music I listen to is much more atmospheric. It really brings you in. It just envelops your whole body.
Oh, I hate everything you represent, and I just keep walking.
Miller grabs Rye. All right, I think we need a sidebar.
This is human music.
Sidebar.
Not Sheeran music.
This is human music.
All right. So here's the thing.
All
guys.
the humans look at us.
Here's the thing, guys. We need.
I will say, you guys do notice that no one has actually really acknowledged you.
Chris, I am
That's
listening.
important to reference.
He's gonna go postal.
Miller takes out his gun now.
He lowers his goggles.
The entire party's dead. That's it for Never Split the Party.
All right. So yeah, we gotta get this guy drunk, but I don't think he can drink fast enough alone. Brawl, would you want to be this guy's drinking partner?
Oh, let's do it.
All right. So here's the thing,
I
guys.
could drink.
Rye, you're gonna talk to him. We're gonna try to get as much information as we can, but your final goal here is to get him plastered. We don't want him. We want him enough to that we can help him out of here if need be, because obviously we're gonna want to kind of lead him to the place. So basically,
Yes.
you're gonna get him. You're gonna get him drunk.
Yes.
You're not gonna be taking the drinks. Brawl is.
Yes.
Because
I'm
we
not
still
getting
need
drunk.
you to talk.
I'm getting all of the drinks. Yes.
Yes. All right. It should
My
be pretty easy.
motivation
Yes, your motivation.
is I want him to get drunk. Drunk. He's
Oh,
already
yeah.
drunk. That seems unsafe. That's fine. I like dangerous roles.
Yeah. All right. Get him, Tiger.
Which one of you is going to pay for the drinks?
Not I.
that drug
Well,
I took?
it is Reich or an LLC. I think you should put down the cost.
Oh, sure. Give me the credit sticks from before.
Might no.
I don't have sleight of hand, do I?
We'll split the tab at the end. I'll pay it up front, but you guys got to pay me back.
I'm still gonna attempt a sleight of hand just because I can to see if I can get those credits off of Brawl. Just to try it.
Go
Channel
for
Minor.
it.
Magician. I fail.
Did you roll a 1?
No, I
No.
rolled a 7. But
All right.
what is the what's the check? The oppose? Is there an opposed check for that?
For
I
sleight
guess
of
it would
hand?
be acrobatics or athletics.
Or
I assume it would be
perception?
Well, sleight of
Perception.
hand.
I think it's
Yeah,
perception.
give me a perception check.
Or sense
Oh,
motive.
No!
Or
See,
sense-
if you failed. Give me a
No!
perception check for Brawl.
Well, what do sense motive though, too? Is there a sense motive?
They
No.
tied.
They tied. I'm going to give it to the defender. Brawl sees you brushing up against him and just steps away, not necessarily picking up on the fact of what you're doing, but he does get outside of your reach.
I grumble and I say, "You still owe us money."
Still not sure you know that.
No, we do. We know he owes
We
us
are
money
Well aware now.
Oh, all right.
because we found out they got the 2,000 credits and had to give away the other 1,500. They don't know about the 600 I have.
I thought we split that.
You guys have not figured out what you're doing with
Right.
funds yet at all. You guys are a terrible party. You are literally the worst.
Somebody
yeah, we're a
spooked.
terrible party.
We're spooked. One of us
Okay,
spooked.
so just so I understand, for reals, we're trying to get him drunk and just to lead him to the elevator. That's the idea.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Oh no, we need his thumbprint. So we're gonna.
Well,
do
I
you
mean-
have the wax or whatever?
Well,
you
no.
needed?
Here's the thing.
Thumbprint, DNA, picture. We
Yes.
need him.
If we can get him to put his thumbprint, we just push him outside the door. Poof, gone.
I'm working off the
Dude.
operating theory that we need him. I'm walking. Boom.
Done.
Executive
Go.
decision. Go.
I bring up we might actually want to bring him with us just because there's probably
I'm
gonna be
already
people
with
in the
you.
evidence
Sure.
room.
All right.
That was what I just said. Going.
Rye, you slide up to the bar next to Officer Gentry.
Yep. And I sit down at the bar, and I look up, and kind of wearing a gruff face. Can I have another? No.
It is important to note that I am sitting next to you, though.
Oh, you're sitting to the right of me.
Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, so I'm just kind of listening in.
Okay. So I thump the table, call the bartender over.
The bartender wheels over on treads that give you a momentary flashback to Rex, although this robot looks nothing like your ship's friend.
I grimace slightly, and then I smile slightly, and then I'm confused by all of the emotions that brought up.
And the robot rolls on over and says, "Order."
And I look over to my left. What do I see him drinking?
Miller's not drinking anything yet.
No.
I look over to my right. What do I see him drinking?
Yeah, fuck with directions, will you? Pardon my French. So what you see is he's just got it looks like it's a dark beverage. Not really clear what it is. You knowing more about alcohol than I could probably give me more of a description, but give me a perception check for Rye, and I'll say if you get anything more specific.
I can absolutely talk about alcohol all day. I got a 23.
It is definitely not like a standard beer. It's definitely some sort of spirit. There's no foam or anything like that, but it's a dark spirit.
So he's drinking a Blacktooth Grin.
Yes.
Okay. So I look at the bartender and say, Blacktooth Grin, and I look over at Miller, and I make an assumption, and well whiskey.
Does that mean more or less?
Well is the cheapest whiskey. It's a house whiskey.
Well water. I'm sorry, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Miller kind of looks at him and goes,
all right, so you get a dark spirits put in front of you, the Blacktooth Grin. You know that this is traditionally a kind of a human drink. So as far as like intoxicants go, probably about medium strong. And yeah, medium strong. I'll go with that. Like it's not a beer, but it's not necessarily like tequila. You'll probably still be standing after a couple, depending on your
schnapps.
Oh, it's mostly just whiskey with a splash of cola.
Sure, that's fair.
It's a real drink.
I wish you hadn't done that, but I like it enough that I'm going to go with it because Blacktooth Grin sounds a little fancy. We'll go for it. All right, what do you guys say? The guard, Mr. Gentry, does not acknowledge your presence.
He does not acknowledge the presence.
No.
Out of character, real quick. Could you imagine if we get this guy drunk, spook faced, and it turns out it's not the guy?
Right.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Yeah. Now that we're closer, can we confirm that this is indeed the person? Do we see a name tag or anything like that?
Their name tags are on the front of their shirt, and his shirt is actually hanging down below the stool, facing the wrong way, so you cannot make out his name tag.
Okay. I take a look down. Goddamn boots. And I duck down to tie my shoes, and I take a look at the shirt.
Make this stealth check so it doesn't look too obvious.
Okay. 12.
So like you like make your hands go down to your boots, but the stool's like a little bit blocking the name tag, so you kind of slide over and like slap it a little bit so it like fluffs out away from the chair. And you see that it says Officer Gentry on it. But you also notice that Officer Gentry has now acknowledged your presence as he's looking down at you confused.
Sorry. Clumsy. Haven't started drinking yet. That's when I mellow. I get back up on the stool and I take a big swig. And then I cough. First one's always the hardest, and I take another drink.
I feel like you missed
Right.
the idea.
Right. You're not supposed to be drinking it. You're supposed
Too
to.
late. I'm committed to the character now, man.
Oh God.
Officer Gentry says, "Fair enough," and ignores it. He goes back to ignoring you. He's there's a screen behind the bartender showing a sport that you're probably familiar with, although it's not very popular in Casterville. It's called Blitzer Ball. And
I hate you so much. I hate you so
I'm sure
much.
we all played it back in the academy.
Yeah, it was a popular academy sport. The academy had a team. It's really popular on Pyramid Station Alpha because it almost feels like it takes place in like an anti-gravity field, so it's very much like almost like
In a fantasy world.
In an anti-gravity sphere.
Sphere, specifically a sphere. Yep.
It's called The Last Fantasy.
It's popular on most other planets that actually have not completely savage populations, but since Castrovel, like the only kind of like culture is Lashunta, and everything else is kind of like wild. Probably not super popular there, but known. But other planets like Verces, Brawl would be aware of it. The androids probably would have just seen it as like a school sport, and Miller definitely seen it because it's accessible. Maybe not in the stands, but it's something that would be pretty well known. But this is what's going on behind the bartender, and it seems to be specifically what our friend Officer Gentry is watching as he ignores everything else. He does look pretty tired, so I think you guys have guessed right that he works a night shift. You could have spoogled it or hacked it, but that's fine. You figured it out just by guessing. It's okay. And he looks tired. He looks like he doesn't want to be even where he is, and maybe hence the alcohol as he takes a slightly larger swig than Rye without coughing.
I do a culture check on the teams that are currently playing to see if I call any of them.
Yeah. Give me a call.
21.
You've got there's two teams playing. This looks like it's probably a rerun, not a modern game. So
Okay.
you've got it's Black Bengals is one of the teams, and you're not really sure what planet it's from, but you know it's not local. And the other team they are playing are the Pistalians, which is the Pyramid Station Alpha's like primary competitive team.
Okay. I look up at the TV. I look down. I take another swig. Go. Still can't believe that they... Oh, first, is gambling illegal on Pistol?
No.
Okay. So, I still can't believe that they lost that game. I lost so many credits on that. I say out loud
to the security officer. Yeah, that's fair. Fair that you asked if it was illegal or not. He looks over at you and he says, "Who didn't?"
So I recall that game. I think it's fair to say.
No,
I don't recall that game.
No.
Okay. So this bar is a little different than what I'm used to.
He glances over at you, looks pointedly at your antenna, and says,
"They're real." Oh.
He says, I reckon this is a little unusual for you. We don't get many of your folk round this particular establishment."
My folk?
Did I stutter?
Nah, I'm just busting. Take another swig.
You've finished your drink. You do
And
have
I
an
make
empty
the signal
glass.
for another.
The robot comes in over and delivers it. What's your con score?
Not good.
Oh, great.
I mean,
What is your your con score? No, score modifier. The modifier. That's what I want, right?
Like my score is about equal to Nick's perception. Big, flat, nada. I've got a 10 Constitution. I've got a 0 bonus to Constitution. Are you talking about my fortitude?
No, I'm trying to read through. I'm like
also
scrambling
0
to learn drinking rules. So I didn't expect you guys to get drunk at 8 a.m. My apologies. Sorry.
It's actually more common than you think. I work as a bartender.
That's fair. You can consume 1 drink per 6 points of Constitution per hour. All right, that's 1 of 2 for you, lightweight. All right. So you're not feeling it yet, but yeah, okay. You got another beer in front of you. And he looks over at you and he says, "What you doing here? Why are you chatting me up? This is the most I've had to talk in this bar for 3 years."
Why is this a library?
Jeez.
And then I drink again.
He at that he just drains his glass, like locking eyes with you. Does not respond other than to finish his drink, hold up the glass to the droid, and slide it down to the end, expert style, where it lands in the used glasses area for the droid to clean up later.
I lean over. Not bad. That one's on this guy, and I'm pointing to Miller.
Yeah.
He now leans over you and for the first time notices you're sitting next to a Ysoki, and he goes, "Oh, all right."
As he notices that, I stroll up on the other side of him.
Of me or who?
Of the other guy, of Gentry.
Oh God, here goes. Chris, you did have a good idea.
He looks back to Rai and he says, "What's this about, Lashunta?"
Drink.
He matches you. He drinks again.
Honestly, just out looking for a decent time. Lost a bunch of money. Not doing great with the business. Strolling through, trying to forget hard times. Came across this place. Come in, it's a little different. My bar's boring. No one to talk to there either. And they always play the god dang Black Bengals like a deaf man. And I signal for another one.
You boys
And then
going
I
to
lean
Central
over
Tavern?
to Miller and go, "You can have it. I don't think I can drink another."
Did you finish your other drink?
And I lean back.
Did you finish your other drink, bro?
Oh yeah, I chugged it.
Give me a fort save.
God damn.
Is he gone?
I thought you said I could have two.
We have one
Not
per
quite.
six.
More like 1.5.
Yeah. 1 per 6.
You have
14?
Are you?
How much?
14?
We'll see what happens when you stand up.
Damn it.
All right. And he says,
Right. It's literally only been like 3 minutes. You're supposed to be getting him drunk. Hell, man.
I am a method actor.
No, you're an
Matt, could you do me a
alcoholic.
favor? Could you start slurring a little bit?
I
feel like
a little.
I feel like he should be rolling whether or not he can be quiet.
I don't
I
think he can.
listen.
Yep.
I'm a method actor.
No, you're an alcoholic.
The best ones are.
Yeah, but you should be getting him drunk.
So the
drink
officer speaks up, interrupting your not very quiet conversation because half of it is Rye. And he says,
It's like you've been around me drunk.
"Yeah, fair. You boys come over here from Central Tavern?"
Not quite. No, we came from we're out seeing the sights.
Oh,
Temporary
lower
visit.
levels. I got you. All right. Well, real quick. Felton's is a nice place. Nice enough. If you start trouble, though, half the guys in here are gonna be specious, like straight up. That's their first go-to.
Not you though.
Because I like this place. The robot is like, dude, I'm not here because I like this place. I'm here because, and he points at the Ysoki, and like he looks back and he points at the androids, and he's like, I don't get all the complaints. Most of these dudes in here understand I'm off duty. They leave me alone.
Off duty? Are you an officer?
I just.
Could you give me a bluff?
I was just gonna say. I just look over at Miller like, really.
15.
He's like, yeah. Ysoki, man, yes, I am a station security officer, and let's please not bring it up again. I'm not here to work.
Let me get you a drink then. Bartender, strongest thing you got in the house for me and this guy.
I can't have another.
I said me and the officer here.
He slides through. This time it is a clear spirits, and it immediately comes out as if the robot does not want you to take back your order and slides it to both of you.
Really quickly, I'm rummaging through the jukebox.
Okay.
Is there any
Flicking
Black
shearings.
Bangles?
That's such a good plan.
So Black Bangles is not a band. That's one of the Blitzer ball teams.
Oh, okay, all right.
No, you got to do the clicking shearings.
Yeah. Are there any
Gotta get kicked out of this.
the furious
So-
clickers?
So as you go to like turn like the it's a fully digital, but it's got like kind of like old timey controls to make it like get the feel. As you're like spinning the knob, the digital page looks like it's jammed. It doesn't want to turn, but you just keep spinning it until it does, and it eventually turns over to a different page than the one that has probably been on for a number of years. As you keep filtering through, mostly kind of your standard human fare. And as you get to the back, there's like one sheet of, and it's just titled "Other" as the genre, and you see things like there's like some Viscarium war beats. There are Ysoki folk music, and then there is it's not the band you're looking for per se, but there is some Shirin specific music, which I forget what you called it.
Entocore.
Oh God, Entocore.
The name of the band is not the band you're used to.
What I imagine right now for this other section
honestly,
is
canonized.
just like one of those like you make your own playlist kind of burned CDs, and that's the one selection they have for Other is like a 8-track burned CD of Other.
Basically, yeah. But there is a page, and there is some Entocore. Is it? Listen, man.
Actually, that's more like Ento Wave, I think. Actually,
Oh God,
honestly.
just pick a thing.
It's like what?
Ento Wave, really.
Ento Wave. Jesus Christ. Okay. All right, yeah. You find like a single track from not the band you're used to.
I'll play it.
Yeah, you do.
Cheer over it.
And then I just stand in the middle of the dance floor, just stand there, not do anything, just stand.
So exactly what you. So you are Seeker.
Brawl, what are you doing in the bar while this conversation's going on? Oh, you sat next to the guy. All right, are you getting a beverage?
I will be getting a beverage, but I'm also paying attention to the Blitzer ball game going on.
Okay.
Don't know if I recognize the teams, but.
And what kind of beverage are you looking for?
Not the strongest thing, but something pretty strong.
The least strong they have would be like human spirits, which is still pretty rough. They don't like sell. You can't get wine at this establishment.
What about a nice Berliner Weiss?
Still human
I don't know what that is. And no, yeah. So you can get something, but it's definitely alcoholic.
I'll say
no sipping beverages.
Give me the drink of the sport. You know what I'm talking about.
You get a it's a drink of, it's literally water, and it's got a round ice cube in it that spins. Yeah, there's no alcoholic content to it, but it costs you 3 credits. Zero, what are you doing?
So I'm probably sitting off in one of the corners, just trying to stay like unnoticed and just kind of listening to the conversations of people around me, if they're actually even conversing.
Roll a perception, and I'll get back to your score. Back to the officer. You just sent him a drink, and he looks at it like a little distastefully.
Nice.
Clearly, it is outside of his normal spectrum of beverage. And he says, he looks over at Miller. He says, "That's very kind of you, and I'm gonna drink it, because that wasn't cheap. Next time, if you're gonna buy an officer a shot, just a point of advice: make it small, not a glass, just a little guy like you, like a glass for you." You will notice that your glass is a shot glass. The bartender gave you a shot glass of the beverage. but charge you the same price. And he begins drinking this extremely alcoholic beverage. Miller, are you tasting it?
I'll give it just like the tiniest taste.
Heads up, it's
Wait,
kerosene.
wait. Displeased with the drink that he was given, Brawl kind of peers down the bar. It's like waving his hand.
As like Miller like leans into it and like the rattiest thing you can do.
Yeah.
Please don't clip that, you bastards. He dips his tongue into it, and I wouldn't necessarily say kerosene as much as like despite being served cold, actively burns like you just licked molten something. The taste you do not get at all because your taste buds have been saturated to the point where they no longer are able to tell what taste is.
Needs a little ghost pepper.
Is not, you don't do this on the regular. This is definitely like a celebratory drink or a I'm doing this because I have credits drink.
Great.
Yeah. And he's drinking it steadily as he was his previous beverage. Not too fast, not too slow, not quite savoring it because he grimaces as it goes down, but he still does not cough.
Mm-hmm.
I take a look around to see if there are any bar games, pool, darts, anything.
Unused. You do see there's like virtual darts. You could probably, looks like there's space for a pool table, but it would definitely be of the virtual variety. You'd have to kind of operate it before it would present itself. And let's see, anything else they would have in this place? It's actually pretty low key, despite it's kind of depicted as a club. It's mostly a place to go get soused.
Darts works perfectly fine. I slap my hands, yes, and I point over at it and I look at Miller, and then I look back at the officer. So, everyone's here. Everyone's drinking. I only live once. Let's have a good time. Let's take a look over at those, and I take a look over at those darts, and I say, got an idea. One round of darts. Winner gets drinks on the house. This house, and I point at Miller. Oh, and that was supposed to be a diplomacy check, if possible, to increase.
Yeah. Give me the Diplo.
Diplo chip. 17.
He looks at you and he's like, I'm not getting my butt off the stool. You couldn't pay me to do so. However, because I want to be gentlemanly and accommodating to other species. He thinks he's being magnanimous, but he's really just kind of being a jerk.
I'm very familiar with this.
Rough. He's talking about himself, guys. I'll tell you what. I'll participate whenever he looks between the two of you. Whenever the little guy hits the board, hits color, I'll take a shot.
Okay.
All right.
So I
on little guy's tab.
Yeah.
On little guy's tab.
Yeah.
Deal. And he kind of rotates his stool. Does not move his butt. Does not move. This is definitely like a knee to toe movement. He is not. He is in that stool. In fact, if you look closely, it's his stool. It's got his grooves. And he rotates over, puts an elbow up on the bar, is still sipping without slowing down this beverage that Miller provided. Miller, do you want to name it?
Shnikes.
It's a clear spirit.
We'll get back to it.
Okay. You guys do it does cost a credit to turn on the virtual dartboard.
Okay. Whoop.
It's not coming out of my wallet. Oh, as Miller's leaving, I whisper, see if Seeker can make something happen.
You know you can talk to me telepathically.
Yeah.
Oh, I keep forgetting that.
You're a little drunk. I'm gonna say in character, maybe you forgot, but I'll say Seeker hears you whispering, does not whisper. But I'll also say the guard doesn't seem to pick up on it. He's not interested.
Okay, so I
Flaming gut punch. There we go.
there we go.
All right, flaming gut punch.
So I lean over to him and I just go, that guy lost a bet with this guy on another one of those games. I have control over his wallet for a day, and he's a dick. Just to explain why we're doing a weird thing that would require him to buy shots.
I thought you were playing.
I'll give it a go. And I get up and I go.
All right.
I am totally normal human being.
You just wanted to see him get up.
What is Seeker doing at the jukebox? Is he dancing?
Stand up.
No, it's pretty much like, you know, kind of like the emo kids from South Park. Like they're doing the kind of like Charlie Brown dance thing. He might be doing that a little bit. Like,
Right, make an athletics check as the floor below you kind of tilts a bit as you're trying to walk over to the dartboard.
Smoking.
Oh god. I'll say you get off of the stool successfully, take one more step, and like completely as if the ship is overturning, do like this exaggerated stumble just straight left towards like the wrong side, away from the dartboard. And you do manage to eventually get there, but there is no doubt about it that you're in need.
Right. You really, really have to slow down. You got that meeting with your magistrate tonight.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's gonna be terrible.
All right, Punch Man.
I wasn't going.
Heard it earlier. He definitely did.
Yeah,
it did happen accidentally earlier tonight.
100%.
Oh, that's gonna be terrible.
I'm the punch man, not him.
We are pseudo referencing our old prior Pathfinder campaign where Patrick played a half orc vigilante known as Punchman. We're gonna leave that there, as you do make it. You're not actually your mental state is fine, Rye. You're actually not drunk. You're just inebriated. However, you're drunker than you thought, considering you had 2 beverages in the span.
You're not tall. You're just very, very vertically gifted.
Thank you.
Did somebody actually talk to me? Right?
Is anyone actually talking to Seeker?
Did you actually?
Oh yeah. So as I get over to Seeker, I look at him just dead in the eyes, without like looking away, just like I was with the magistrate's wife. And I communicate to him, I need to get this dart in any color over there.
No. Oh, wait. Is this telepathic?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Can you assist me?
I guess so, yes.
Can you make just like if I miss?
It's not going to make any noise, you know.
Yeah, so I throw.
Well, it's a good thing this is very nice and droning music. You probably can't hear anything over it anyways.
And just make a hologram of a thing.
About the music. Seeker, could you make a perception check?
Sure. 18.
You may not know why. You are getting at least a mildly hostile glare from every human in the bar. That's all.
Also, about my perception check earlier, I rolled
Sure, know why.
9 to the 25.
25?
Yep.
You get a little bit of gossip about there are a couple factions in Central Dome, which up to this point it seemed kind of picturesque. You are kind of garnering that there's actually a couple of kind of similar how this bar is definitely like human first. There's a couple of groups that are more, instead of like the gang criminal violence, elitist groups. It's a very much a cliquey area, a lot of different societies that are really supporting their own causes. And it's not to say that Central Dome is at all human-centric. However, the more human-centric organizations are clashing with maybe some of the more Ysoki organizations, which, again, harkens back to the court case you attended. So you're kind of getting a little bit of more of the culture of Central Dome, and you'll be getting bonuses for future culture checks related to Central.
So, let me get this straight. You need me to make the dart appear as though it went into the...
And I just finger to nose.
You are going to
and
have
then
to do...
finger to his nose.
Just to let you know, you're going to have to do some sleight of hand yourself to make it appear as though you've thrown it.
Oh, I'll throw it.
And you should go and pick it up as if you had actually thrown it as well.
To
make it believable. Sure. Be an actor like you normally are. Except this time good.
Not too drunk to not register that insult, but I need you, so I'm gonna pretend it didn't happen.
Alright, so
you know I just love you, that's fine.
Shut up. And I start the game.
The board is like, it's just the darts aren't physical darts. They are electronic. However, when you grasp them, they do act as if they're physical. The board itself is simply a light display. This is like the cheapest of bar games. Okay. They don't have any physical items to destroy or replace. It is just simply tech projection based.
I have to say, you did tell me that you wanted your darts to go in.
He did. 100%.
Miller's.
Correct.
Oh, is it Miller's that needs the thing?
100%. So
you're
still doing these checks, but
God
Miller is not getting the support he wanted.
Nope.
All right, Rye, what's the plan? Did you talk to him?
I'm gonna beat your ass at darts, and for every color, and we play darts and he drinks.
Yeah, exactly. All right, and you talk to you talk to Seeker?
Yeah, I'm gonna kick your butt.
All right, good. Wait.
All right, who's throwing
and then
first?
I grab the darts and I go.
All right,
I need athletics checks from the both of you with a sleight of hand from Rye and
Wouldn't
Seeker.
be a dexterity because we're throwing?
It would be dexterity.
Yeah, it'd be a ranged attack.
Oh, like a thrown attack. Yeah. Sorry, do that.
I'm gonna go kind of sit and watch so I can concentrate on the hologram because I have to.
Query: are you sitting in the middle of the dance floor?
No. I'm going to be sitting off to the side on an actual stool or something, watching the game.
All right.
So, yeah. And then I'm going to make a hologram of the dart and put it in Rye's hand.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to go first. And I look at Miller. And I just throw... is the guy looking at us?
Let me see something real quick.
Yeah, he's watching.
Oh,
he's
okay.
away from the repeat of the Blitzer ball game.
Okay. So I telepathically say to Justin, completely not realizing that I got the roles reversed. I say, not until I actually hit one for real. I don't know if this thing makes noise. Oh, and then I look and I realize that I'm holding a hologram dart. And I miss the board. Because I'm still smart, but dumb.
Do I know that it's a hologram dart?
Well, I would make the hologram go exactly where you told me to make it go.
Shit, that's true, you would.
So as you
Two
kind of
darts
go
are
off
there.
center and clearly off center, it hits into a colored dart and makes no noise. Hold. The officer does not appear to notice, though. He's taking a sip of his clear beverage as you throw. Millie, your turn.
I go. And
so
do
do
I realize he didn't take a shot?
What was that?
Do I realize that he did not take a shot?
Technically not, because he was taking a sip while you did that.
Sugar.
All right.
Sorry,
well,
Miller.
Does Miller know that was a hologram?
No, you have no idea. You know what?
Anybody seeing it has a saving throw.
Yeah, what's the saving throw? Thank you.
Will. So it's a
Give me
will save.
Right,
against it's a 10 plus my level plus the level of the spell.
Will's my worst. All right.
So
Straight
10
one.
plus 2, so 12.
10. Nope, I don't know.
Not that good,
Jack
huh?
Diddley. All right. So Miller brings down his goggles, kind of focuses, and throws 20.
Nail it. Yeah, you actually get it dead center. You're like, whoop, and it's like boom, and it makes a bing noise. And the security guard is like, oh.
All right,
And
officer.
he's got a little glass off to the side. He grabs it. He kind of looks at you, raises his glass, takes a shot down, and slides it down to the bar, and signals for another one.
Do I see this?
Roll perception. And
while they're doing this, I'm going to
7.
sneak over to where Miller was previously sitting, and I'm going to
drink
his drink. Yeah.
Nice.
What an opportunist. You never got that second drink, did you? From the bartender. Just the water?
Yep.
Yeah, that's great. All right, so what was that? My turn?
So does it actually make noise when you hit it then?
Yes.
Yeah, noise when you hit it. I gave you a noise. It's a like little cheesy bing.
All right. So I wouldn't be able to replicate that, so you're kind of on your own.
Okay.
Bang!
So I look down at my hand waiting for the dart. It doesn't show up. And I look up at Seeker like...
I mean, I think I'm intelligent enough to know that it won't work.
Yeah.
You are. No. I'm drunk.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I'm now saying, nah, not doing this anymore.
Okay, fine. So I go, fuck it. Oh.
Swoop it.
I had a slip. We're doing bad today. It's all right. Keep going. Roll with it. Sorry, guys.
My first. So I go, F it. And I pick up a dart and I'll do it on my own. And I carefully aim through one eye and I chuck it.
Give me that dex.
Okay, am I taking a negative for being drunk?
Yes.
What is my negative?
Just give me the number.
Sure.
Oof.
I'm going to open up roll 20 and see you rolled a total of 3?
Yeah. But not a crit. Well, there are no critical failures, but not as
yes, it is. It's an attack roll.
It's an attack roll. Oh, I thought we were. Oh,
you're attacking the dartboard.
Yeah, I guess you're attacking the board.
True.
I'm allowing it. So,
okay.
Yeah. So that wasn't a 1 though, right? It was a 2, natural 2.
That was a nat 2.
Okay. So as you kind of go back to throw it, like you eyeball it, you go back to throw it, you clearly drop it, and you throw nothing, and the little dart, like as it falls down, starts to disintegrate, and it's like a little. Boop, 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 boop. Pac-Man style. You get no bing.
I get a little flustered and a little sad.
All right, I'm up.
I was half expecting you to stare at the board like, where did my dart go?
12.
12. You do tag the board, and you get beep 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 as you hit the outer edge. And as that is colored, it's one of the actual spots, and he did not say you needed to hit bullseye.
Mm-hmm.
He takes another shot, he puts it down and slides it, and he says, he mouths one more to you specifically. He's now ignoring Rye entirely.
All right.
I'm just like, I'm cracking my knuckles. I'm stretching
19.
my wrists. I'm doing this.
Yeah, you get into the second row, and now you get like a little bleep, and it has like a flash of like you've done it, great job. He takes the last shot, and he says, and he's like unstable in his stool as he waves.
Pick up one more. I take the dart out of Ryan's hand.
That's mine.
20.
Bullseye. Hey, that's gonna be really shady on you guys' ears. Spoopy. He's like, and he finishes off your beverage that you gave him. He chugs the other half of it as his shot.
I think I need some food.
Again, you're inebriated. You're not gonna be that point. You're really tipsy.
Okay.
And
I think I need some food.
When you guys, I'm assuming, walk back to the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, bro, did you finish that drink?
Yep.
What's your con score? Your actual con stat.
It's 14.
Okay. You know that you kind of know what your limit is. That one was way stronger than you expected. You're doing okay, but another one would probably put you in a bad way.
And it is 8:30 in the morning, 9 a.m., something like that.
You guys are doing this fine. So the officer kind of slides off of his stool, waves off the bartender, and he kind of like motions to you guys with a finger, and he comes over to a booth with you guys.
All right.
And he says, as you guys are kind of sitting down, he actually motioned to all of you if you wanted to join, but if it's just Rye and Miller, that's okay. Does anyone else want to join?
I'll join.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Stand within earshot of the table, but wouldn't sit down.
Okay. All right, so you guys all join up.
I say, I'll be right back. I just gotta... Where's the water closet?
He points out to one of the corners of the room.
Okay. I'll be right back, and I head off towards the water closet. Because I'm going to go to the water closet.
No, that's fair. And he says, you guys aren't half bad. Probably the most fun I've had in this place in a little while. You guys almost made me forget.
Forget about what?
Forget why I'm out in this.
Oh, I do want to hear this.
This backwards station.
Backwards? What's so backwards about it?
Please. Absalom Station, away from Absalom Station. It's a backwater. It's in the vast. You know how many days it takes anyone to get here from a civilized planet? This place is...
Actually, I
Seeker
think
says the exact number.
It is variable because drift travel is variable, but you give the range. And he's like, that one's fine. We'll go with that. I used to be in the center of it all. I used to work as security on Absalom Station. You know, the Absalom Station in Absalom Station.
Did you ever listen to Absalom Station radio?
Oh, I love that station.
Arkarsk's voice is so grating.
I'm gonna have to agree with him there.
Awful show ever since he took over for I don't even remember his name anymore. The guy, you know.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's
Oh yeah, it was Flown Amir.
Yes. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
He had voice like
Yeah.
I'm not sure what, but I liked it.
That was before my time. I haven't heard that one.
They still have some old recordings of it. Yeah, I've listened to them. It was pretty good, but then they got Arakash, they got Skip. They kind of changed the direction of it, but I like what they're doing with the back and forth. But yeah, I got you.
A Vesk and a halfling. You think that's not on purpose? Come on.
I haven't heard it in quite a while. I don't think they're doing it anymore.
Throwing shade. Yeah.
Out of character, I do have a script.
Yeah, that's fine. I do. I used to be in the center of it all. Yeah.
What happened? What brought you over here?
What I meth.
They're the I can work security out in the boondocks because they don't know that I maybe kind of sorta embezzled a little bit. He doesn't, right?
Sure.
He's blowing his nose like without any tissue, just like kind of blows a snot rocket. And he's like getting he's like his face is reddening up. He's not looking too good. You know what? Don't worry about that.
Well, I mean, did you ever think about sticking it to the man?
Roll diplomacy.
Dad. What is my diplomacy? My diplomacy is +1. All right. So it's this +1, 8.
I mean, I tampered with stuff.
I mean,
when I left,
who doesn't think about sticking it to the man? Am I right? I mean,
I wouldn't really. I just left.
What are you sticking?
That's not really my deal.
Where are you sticking it?
I'm not. No, I'm not sticking anything. No, that's not. That's I just left. A little bit of disgrace.
What part of the security do you work for?
On the pistol.
Yeah.
I work in the hub.
The hub?
Yep. Yep.
Do you think you could ever, get us a tour? It's my first time up here. It's our first time up here. We've always, really, really wanted to come up here.
Sure. I don't. Whatever. Fine. Yeah. Yeah. That's fine.
All right. When do you want to do it now?
Can I get a perception check from everyone but Miller?
Yes, sir. Also, I did want to ask a separate question in addition to this perception check. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! It's on me! It's on me!
I don't know what's on you.
We got a score of 3, 4, 13, and 14.
All right. None of you guys notice anything good? You IGM monsters.
There are so many IGMs.
Oh god. Yeah. All right. You guys don't pick up on anything at all. He's not too keen on the tour right now. He kind of is like, I'm off duty. I'm not going back there.
Fair enough.
Ryan, do you have another question?
Yeah. When I was in the bathroom, would I look at the graffiti on the walls? Do I see anything that stands out?
No.
Okay. That's all.
Some human first garbage. That's all.
That's what I was looking for, actually.
Just that.
Okay.
Yeah, just human first garbage.
Human lives matter.
Okay. All right, then that's all I got.
All right.
I mentioned. I take the opportunity. When do you go back to your shift? As I start to come back to sobriety.
He looks kind of down at his little his wrist and realizes that he doesn't have anything on it. I don't know. What day is it?
Third
day.
I'll be back there at 7.
7.
Right.
Just so happens, I'm gonna be there around 9 o'clock, a little bit earlier. Think you can sneak us in early?
I'm not sure your language there is fine. Yeah, come by 7. I'll show you guys around. It's pretty boring here. I'll give you a full tour. You guys might see some of those smaller hubs in the lower levels. We got 3, 4, like 6 floors, but I can only show you a couple of them.
Awesome. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
So, can I get your contact information? By the way, my name's Miller. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, Noah, but call me Officer Gentry when we're out of here.
Sure.
Out of character. Did I mix my numbers?
No, hardcore, so bad.
I went dyslexic. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, my face was like,
I saw that and I went, what'd I say?
9 is earlier than 7.
No, I had meant to say we have an appointment at 9. Do you think we could get in earlier when you're there at 7? That's what I was trying to get at.
No.
But it came across as don't know number.
He's drunk right now, so you're good. And what was just asked of him? I forget. Oh yeah, he gives you contact info. It's his business card. It's a digital business card, but it's his official one. He does not give you his personal info.
So the same one that I got from not Alden Sawyer, Alex Sims.
Alex Sims.
It looks the same, and it says Officer Noah Gentry.
Cool. All right.
And is anyone else want to ask him there? Zero, you're kind of like the next bench over, but Brawl or Seeker, do you want to say anything to this guy?
I think I'm good for now.
Yeah, no, I was good with just listening.
Yeah, I'm pretty good. Brawl was just told to drink, and he did that. So.
Okay. All right.
So, Noah, is there anything else I can get you? I mean, we're actually gonna head out to breakfast. I don't know if you want to join us at all.
Nah. I'm gonna go home and sleep.
Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, hey, 4 for 4, buddy. 4 for 4.
I had at least twice that before you walked in.
Gotcha. All right. Hey, you put him down pretty well. I mean, this guy had 2.
Oh, you were talking about darts, weren't you?
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
all right.
I'm gonna feel that in the later when I wake up. So when I see you at what day is it again?
Third day.
Third day.
7.
7.
When I
3.
see you guys at 7ish. How owe my hangover to you, little buddy?
Mhm.
Little
Hey.
Miller buddy.
If you want a little hair of the dog, I could bring some.
Hair of the rat folk.
Hair of the rat.
Do we gotta ask for you, or do we just go find you?
No worries.
I'm behind Central Hub. You can find me at behind the desk.
All right.
The office, that's mine. My office.
Cool.
They never gave me an office. Absalon. Never did. But they respect me here.
It's Absalon Station.
Because they don't know no better. Yeah. they don't know. They don't know anything here.
All right. Well, let's.
And he keeps trailing off as we slowly saunter out of the bar.
So I'm gonna settle my tabs up here. How much do I owe?
Oh Christ. You're looking at like 150 credits, which for a night of drinking, or for like not even a night, a couple of hours maybe you guys spent in here, it's a hefty price for alcohol.
150. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Glad I got to drink that.
So I mean,
self-control.
just to make it easy, are you guys gonna pony up your 30? Because we said we're gonna split it. I said I was gonna.
It should just come out of the that collected money that Brawl and Seeker have not yet turned
settle
over.
that because he keeps changing the subject.
I have split mine.
I'm just trying to make this easy. Book it. I mean, spoop it. 150.
I'll fix that soon. I'll fix it.
Once we become a real crew, we probably won't be doing.
Once we become a real crew.
I think we are at the point where
Says the guy over at the next
crew.
bench.
Just a very, very.
Says the guy who
crew.
has,
I'm not actually sitting in a bench. I said I was standing near it.
Oh, you're leaning against it casually-ish. So as you guys leave the bar, it is still bright daylight. You've maybe spent, we'll say that maybe covered like 2 hours. We'll give it to you. You hung out talking to him and everything else. And the darts, we'll say, well, you passed 2 hours. So it's still like 10:30 in the morning. And one of your party members is rocking a buzz. Another one is tipsy. But no one's too bad. You guys are good. What's your plan for the rest of the day? Because now you guys have kind of left yourself in free fall for a gap time.
I try to sober up.
I was actually going to hang out in our room and get in contact with Sal because he has a job for me.
All right. Is everyone else doing anything other than go back to the room?
Yeah, I'll go back to the room. I'm gonna probably look up some stuff on the infosphere.
What kind of stuff are you looking up on the infosphere?
Talk to you about that later.
Is this this is just stuff that's just so I understand? Are you asking for things that we do in the in between to the next scene?
Yeah.
Basically, I'm trying to see if you guys are doing anything before nightfall.
Okay. Yeah, I would like to. I would probably try to take in the arts after sobering up a little bit. Catch a play, see what the competition is, see the chances of maybe making some money.
Probably not much way for making money, and the playhouses really only run at night, so there's not really too much going on. They're much bigger and nicer, and there's more of them. Each district has their own kind of theater, and they're all nicer than the ones you get in Industrial Dome, but they're not really active. But you do see that at least it's open to the arts. And there are also traditional like movie theaters where people don't see live performances. Those are running shows pretty constantly, so you could probably get into one of those if you wanted.
I catch the artiest art flick there.
Okay.
Just for my own information, did anybody pony up 30 credits?
I will pony up 30 credits.
I didn't drink, but I mean, if you need me to pony up 30 credits, I mean,
I barely have 30
I'm
credits.
wondering, just for my knowledge, did anybody give me 30 credits? So Brawl?
Yep, because
Miller's
I
got a
I
list.
stole
What
your
do I
drink.
have?
I stole your drink, so of course I'm going to give you credits for it.
Okay.
Sounds
Just
like
to
it.
show
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah,
team player,
yeah.
I will.
I was gonna say I will.
I'm
Hold
going.
on. I'm not asking Justin or Pat. I'm asking Seeker and Rye
Yes.
specifically.
Yeah, Seeker.
Seeker and
will.
Rye. Yeah,
And Zero. Yeah. I mean,
absolutely. Yeah.
I'm confused why you want credits because you only talked with Rye and Brawl about the plan and splitting money.
Because
That's
it's a
true.
good thing to do for the group. Because we have a common goal, and people have money.
I actually support Michael staying in character with Zero on that one.
okay.
That's fine. I'm explaining it though.
As
Well,
Rye.
I didn't drink anything, but I mean, in order to show my support and hopefully this all works out and this actually gets us in.
I am getting us in
Hold-
there.
Hold on.
I will
Ooh.
give you some money. I will
So,
split the tab.
Thank you, Mark.
thanks.
You're better than half of our party.
Yeah.
So
For our
I
listeners, Mark just donated us 30 bits.
And Brawl managed to still short us.
That was all I had.
Oh, now you're pulling the Rye defense? Oh, awful.
no, I'm pulling the Rye defense.
Oh, so he made up the difference.
No, so I real quick, as we're walking, I glance over at Miller and I go, and telepathically I say, "Time to handle this." And I kind of walk around to Brawl and Seeker because I don't know that Zero is a little greedy bastard, and go, "All right, boys. Credits."
I already gave mine.
Did you?
Yeah,
Okay, that's fine.
I don't remember you
because I
giving
only
them.
have
What did you give them?
145 right now.
What?
I only
How
have
much?
actually 115.
How much did you have left over? I'm gonna take a note of it. Actually, Chris, do you mind taking a note?
500 between Brawl and Seeker.
Do the splitting up off stream. You guys can do the
Well,
tabulation.
no, this right here. Okay, just track it, whatever. But
the tracking do
station.
off stream.
Yeah.
The splitting.
I don't care about that.
Yep.
So I look at Brawl, and I do. If people are listening and not watching, I do the Matrix hand.
You
Open
want me to
palm.
That
fight
is
you?
the only place that anybody opens their palm and like makes almost a come hither gesture.
If
in the Matrix.
anyone's
That's what
hearing
that-
this, they
that's
know
what that movie
exactly
is
what
known
that
for.
means.
Miller, what's your response to the open palm beckoning gesture?
Um.
I'm sorry, not Miller. It was to Zero, right? Was it to Zero or
No.
Miller?
It's
No, it's
to
Brawl.
Brawl.
me.
Oh,
Zero. I'm
Brawl.
not aware of.
Oh, Brawl's
Nobody
the one.
actually knows I got money.
Sorry, fair. I don't know you got money. Brawl, what's your response?
Oh God. I don't see what the big deal is.
This is group money, and you seem awfully keen on holding on to it.
Well, I found it.
Give the money, Brawl.
And
Well.
not to you.
All right. No. Well, I was gonna say if he doesn't want to share, group funds, then anytime any one of us gets group funds, it'll be split 4 ways.
I'm not
Done.
going to give it to him. I don't very much like him.
Fair enough.
But I'm so likable.
In some people's heads.
True
okay,
story.
Rye.
In most people's heads, I am very likable.
I still like you.
As a character, he is very, very likable.
In,
I gotta stop laughing. It's making my bladder hurt. I really, really, really gotta go. I'm waiting.
We're about wrapping up. I just want to know where
Yeah.
everyone's going for the end of the stream.
oh.
We've got Rye is going for theater. Seeker?
Changing mine a little bit. I actually want to give the video or whatever we had for the Vesk. Remember we got that thing off the Vesk?
Mhm.
Yep.
I want to give that another look at now that I remember what my languages are.
Is one of your languages Vesk?
It is actually.
Okay, I'll have to review my notes onto what that content was, but we'll remind me at the beginning of next episode that you reviewed the tape while you guys are sobering up. Miller, what are you doing? You contacted Sal?
Contacting Sal. Yep.
I will kind of fast forward through that. He's got a job for you this weekend, running quick salvage.
Okay.
And he'll give you 500 credits for successful completion. This is more of a roll-off check that we'll do for just profession kind of thing at the end of the week.
Okay.
Brawl, what are you doing?
I'll be catching the rest of that Blitzer ball game.
Okay. There is a Blitzer ball stadium in Central Dome. It's off towards. It's probably like towards the border. We'll say it's probably the North District border. As I take down that note so I don't forget next time. I'll listen to the last episode and retcon what I screwed up with. North District has the Blitzer Ball Stadium. It's not a big one. It's definitely on the smaller side. The arena itself for playing is always
so it's not regulation.
The field itself is regulation, but like the stadium seating, it's small. It's not very big. It doesn't have a large crowd. It's a little exclusive to get into, kind of. But it is technically regulation. And yeah, you can go check that out, but there's no one playing there. But yeah, you can definitely either load up the Blitzer ball game on your data pad in the room, or stay in a different bar or something like that. That's totally fine. Zero, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go back to the hotel room and look up some stuff about Zero's
prawn.
past.
Is it prawn?
Dirty.
Android prawn.
No, Lashunta prawn, where it's just all telepathic.
Well, it was more about like the elevator
looking
stuff.
at each other. 30 minutes.
I'm listening to you, Zero. What's up?
The elevator stuff. Looking up stuff about that.
Okay, doing some research on like specs and stuff like that, and see if there's anything there. All right,
what
guys.
happened in the elevator?
Oh, you're referring to that. Okay.
Yeah.
We will do that at the beginning of stream next time. That'll be one of those headphones off for everyone else. We'll do a quick review. That's a simple conversation, and that also came up through one of your messages last night. And then we'll do those, and then I'm going to fast forward you guys straight to being inside the central hub, meeting up with your appointment, and we'll go from there for next episode. This episode was spent almost entirely in a bar.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
We did not get arrested.
You guys did not. You guys did not go to jail, which is too bad. But you certainly didn't pass go, and you did not collect $200, so it's fine.
I thought I had a pretty good plan going there.
Miller and Ryan were trying to collect $200. Actually, that's what they would have gotten from Brawl.
Fair.
I said I wasn't going to give it to Rye.
I mean, I'll be the
didn't say
party
anybody
holder,
else.
but
Straight up out of character. I honestly, out of character, think that Brawl is trying to just keep that money for himself.
Mhm.
I don't know if that is accurate or not.
That's what Patrick as a character. As a character, as a person thinks.
Well, Patrick
is
is a
not
character
what
too
is
in the game.
Is Brawl trying to
Yeah.
just keep the money for himself? You don't have to tell me, but is that what it is?
He's trying to keep the money selfishly, but not for himself.
And we're gonna not go into that anymore. Well, although, Brawl, if you want to kind of dig into that a little bit at the beginning of next episode, bring that up.
Yep.
Okay. Because I know we talked about that a little bit off stream last time.
Can do.
For this
I don't
episode,
think
you
I
guys
know
have
that.
anything to say parting to our lovely viewers?
Thanks for watching, guys. Y'all are fantastic.
I was surprised
We'll
Chris
edit that
didn't
in
take the
post.
headset into the bathroom with him.
Make it sound a lot better.
But make it sound
Sound a lot nicer.
all right. Well, then, all I'm going to say is thank you guys so much for watching. We will be here next Tuesday. Are we doing a Thursday video game stream from Justin and Patrick?
Possibly. We don't really have a game
Possibly,
to
we're
play
not sure.
right now.
Okay.
I know that
All
I'm
right.
going to be getting home a little bit later next week because I got to bring my coworker home because he doesn't have a car.
That's very
So,
nice of you.
Yeah. I'm a nice guy.
All right. That's fine. At least we'll be here next Tuesday playing Starfinder. And hopefully they actually get into the jail this time. Well, they're not really going to the jail. Get into something this time that I have maps prepared for and have not touched yet. For everyone else, for now, just remember, never split the party, guys.
Yeah, Chris.
Yeah,
Chris.
Justin.
Yeah, Chris.
Damn, I messed it up.
Yeah,
I mean, Spook.
Chris.
yeah, Patrick.
No.
Get it?
No.
All right.
Uh,
All right.